Hi, everybody. It's Joel Wood, your lobbyist here at the council. Hope you're doing well. All the buzz, of course, about the Romney pick of Paul Ryan on Saturday. I want to talk a little bit about the insurance industry implications of that. I got an email from Dave McGurn, our chairman at Gallagher, moments after that choice was announced on Saturday, saying that it was prescient of us to have had Paul as the keynote speaker at our legislative summit this past year. I have known Paul and his wife Jana since before the two of them knew one another, and consider him to be a terrific choice and a great guy. There are, specifically on the healthcare stuff, this is one of those things, those choices where E.J. Dionne, who is the left-wing Washington Post columnist, I don't often agree with him, but he said this may be the one time where all of the liberals and all of the conservatives in America are united in elation over the choice of the vice presidential nominee. Because on the Medicare issue in particular, he has been somewhat polarizing. That being said, though, I'm among those who believes that it's a very, very strong choice for Romney on balance. On health insurance, as a broad philosophical matter, Paul is among those who believes in consumer-driven healthcare. While I worry sometimes that Republicans can go extreme on that, this notion of sort of blowing up the tax code and eliminating tax preferences for employers to offer health insurance products, to me, is somewhat naive. I mean, I get the notion philosophically and can defend it that we can't really ultimately constrain the cost of healthcare until individual consumers feel the pain of healthcare expenditures and force more transparency. I get all of that. That being said, Paul Ryan is from that school. I also am of the belief very fiercely that if you think we've got a problem with 40 million uninsured today, just wait until you blow up the employer-provided system, which provides coverage for 162 million Americans. Yes, Paul is philosophically in that camp, but I've also talked to him on several occasions with our members and in small settings, and I know that he's very, very practical on this. And I think a lot of what is consumer-driven care is very broker-friendly as well in terms of higher deductible plans, all sorts of things, HSAs, flex plans, all of that is very much in keeping with the Ryan philosophy. I think that this is going to be a fascinating time. Paul Ryan has been among those who very adamant, no doubt that he is the most articulate congressional opponent of Obamacare. And he has been among those that really believes that you can't sort of nibble along the edges of it, and has not been supportive of these efforts to sort of step by step roll back provisions in the Affordable Care Act. For example, the agent broker carve out from the minimum medical loss ratio formulas, the legislation that's been introduced by Congressman Barrow and Congressman Rogers of Michigan. And that's understandable. I don't get too hung up on that, though, because I don't see this stuff advancing in the Senate under Democratic control under any circumstance. I do think that the MLR issue is going to have to be addressed in a much more comprehensive way. So I'm just not particularly troubled by that, and I think that Paul, on balance, would be terrific for us. Final comment I'll make. Yes, Paul Ryan is a great friend of mine. I will tell you that about the last time that I saw him directly, it's a small group of about 10 of us that were having dinner, and on about the third glass of red wine, we got going around the room and talking about what Romney's pick was going to be for vice president. And the last words that I spoke to Paul Ryan 6 or 7 weeks ago was I emphatically made the case that the vice presidential nominee was going to be Senator Rob Portman from Ohio. So there's your lobbyist in Washington. Hopefully I'll recover. Thanks again.